Hey, Robert Inesta here. This is an exercise called nerve flossing. Now, this is nerve flossing for the lower extremity. You can actually do this with different peripheral nerves throughout the body, but here I'm going to focus on the lower extremity nerves, mainly the sciatic nerve and its lower branches, the tibial nerve and the peroneal nerves. And there are ways to specify for each of those branches, but we're not going to get into that now. I'm just going to keep it very simple, okay? And this is, again, great if you're dealing with sciatic pain, or even, a peripheral nerve entrapment in one of those lower aspects of the nerve. This could be very helpful. Just be careful if it's an acute situation, all right? If the pain is fresh, if it just came on from an acute trauma, or, it's still in its initial phases, this might be irritating. So, if that's the case, just hold off on this. But if it's a chronic situation, you've been dealing with it for a long time, and of course, if you're working with a professional who can help guide you, this exercise could be extremely helpful in your healing process. All you're going to do is we're going to extend the leg, right? One leg at a time, obviously, forward, kicking upward. And as I'm doing that, I'm keeping my spine straight and lifting my head up gently. And then I'm going to bring the head down, right, and bend forward a little bit with my neck, and bring the leg back and bend my knee, okay? Now, again, I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna look up gently, bringing the leg forward, and then I'm gonna bring the leg back and look down, okay? So it's a very simple, relaxed movement. And the key is you wanna stay as relaxed as possible as you're doing this. You don't wanna tense, you don't wanna generate any force, okay? It should be completely relaxed. And if you feel any symptoms as you're doing it, right? So say, for example, you extend the leg and the pain starts to worsen, or tingling starts to come on or worsen, then you back off and make the movement smaller. Okay, this is the type of exercise that it shouldn't feel like anything is happening if you're doing it correctly. It's actually pretty boring. So you just, again, nice and easy, up and down, as relaxed as possible, and then switch legs. I would do 10 or 12 repetitions of this exercise at a time. You can also do it sitting, but it's actually better standing. It's not a balance exercise either. You can hold onto a wall, countertop, a chair, whatever, as you're doing it, okay? Again, just make sure you're staying relaxed as you're doing it, and it should be completely comfortable. If symptoms come on, make the movement smaller, or just stop. And remember, another thing, your head and your leg should always be going in the same direction, and your spine should be straight as you're doing it. You're not bending like this. Your spine is straight. You're just moving your leg and your head, nice and easy.